Hi, hi, hi. Morning, morning, morning. Joe Warwick here, and I'm jumping on. Well, partly let me share with you these beautiful sounds of the birds. You hear all the bird song of spring. It's absolutely gorgeous chorus. I wanted to jump on and talk about a rich life. I was drawn to watching the beginning of a series on Netflix called How to Get Rich, and the host in there was talking about a rich life, and I thought, oh, I laughed that I was drawn to this because, of course, it's what I teach about living abundance, living a rich life. But what does that look like to you? One of the key things that I talk about with my clients is what is your life brand and how does that look? Because when we think it's, and it can be, if for you it's luxurious, being in five-star hotels and plus, traveling first class, having all of those material things is wonderful. And if that's what you believe is a rich life, then that's your life brand. However, richness, when given an opportunity to deep dive into it, often means spaciousness. It means freedom. It means having the choice and the ability to move at your own pace. It means feeling in great timing and flow. It means having money, absolutely having money and having more than enough and having no stress around money and knowing that money is always coming to you and that you are relaxed into life. But of course, abundance is everywhere, and spring is such a beautiful sign of that. Abundance is everywhere, and it comes in so many different ways. Yet, when we get fixated onto believing abundance, prosperity, money, it only comes in one way, whether that's it comes through clients or it only comes as cash or it only comes as a physical manifestation of having a big house. And often people who uh, believe that it's about having the big house and the cars and stuff like that often can be poor behind closed doors that they've given themselves so much debt because they've been striving for something that doesn't resonate with their life brand. Now, I'm all for having the house that you want. I'm all for having um, the cars that you want. I freaking love cars. I'm all for buying things that you enjoy. Absolutely. And yet, abundance is also in many other forms too. Now, when I was playing out the spiritual good girl, I got so much wrapped into justifying that abundance was just being able to live overseeing the beach and being able to walk on the beach and being having that freedom. And often those things of those day-to-day pleasures are absolutely essential, and yet I wasn't living the physical life either. So actually, behind closed doors, I was skinned often, and I was justifying my money beliefs, limiting money beliefs, and my justifying it by, um, saying that it didn't matter, which is absolute rubbish. Having a rich life is having a full life, an abundant life, having a full expanse of that, be having it all your way but living it day to day and it not having a meaning that you are worthwhile because you have these things, that you are, that you have worth and value because you have these things. It's more a factor, a reflection of the fact that you already know that you have worth, that you already know that you have value, that you're already deeply loved and you feel deeply connected to that being in flow. Now, that is a rich life. It comes from the inside, but it also comes from the outside. And we must have both. We must see the reflection, the unconditional reflection, and flow with it. And it's knowing what is your rich life. So if you were to dig deep, how would it feel to have freedom, to move at the pace that you want, to everywhere that you go, you feel adored by people around you and that people see you and that you get to move and live life as you want. And yet you also get to be validated and respected and appreciated and that you're receiving and receiving and receiving and receiving and you're able to be generous with money. You're able to give money where you want it to be. You're able to pay for things that you want it to be. But above all, that it gets to be easy. That it gets to be easy. But sometimes that rich life, I have clients that rich life meant actually having a child that they really wanted. Sometimes it's having the job and the position that you really wanted. Sometimes it's not having your own business and it is being recognized in a company. Sometimes it's having your own business and it doesn't need to be epically sized. It's what your rich life is. But I am here in one of my favorite places where I'm walking my dog, and there are loads of people walking their dog, and it's the spring, and it's gorgeous, and abundance is everywhere, and it's sunshine, and there's flowers. That is also abundance, and it's how I start my day, and I will move through my day, and I've got wonderful things happening today, and it's about having that space and freedom and support, financial, physical manifestation, and you can always have more, and always have more, and that is a rich life too. It's having the more. It's knowing that you don't have to just accept the amount that you've got, but you can appreciate where you are and allow the unfolding and growth of more because that is nature, that is the universe, that is creativity. So that question of what is a rich life? What does it mean to you? And if it means at this moment you want to go on five-star hotels, stay on five-star holidays and you want to have luxury brands, fabulous, go do that. If that's going to give you deep satisfaction. Or if you're doing it just because you want to feel a sense of self-worth and recognition, you need to do it the other way around and those things will come. But a good way to start to live a limitlessly abundant life, a rich life. I have a real thing about that word limitless, that there are no limits to your mind, no limits to your experience, to your joy, to your love, to your expansion. If that's the kind of life that you want to live, that's the kind of way to have the freedom to go traveling when you want, to be at home when you want, because you're doing what you want. That is a rich life, I believe. That you're doing what you want every day, at every moment and you know how to flow between those things that you want that can be sometimes challenging and a stretch, sometimes they're enjoyable, sometimes they're exciting, sometimes they're deeply relaxing, sometimes they are playful, sometimes they're silly, whatever that want is. Sometimes it's going somewhere, sometimes it's staying still, but it's doing what you want. Isn't that the ultimate of freedom and richness? Anyway, some pondering thoughts in my beautiful space and sharing this, some of the flowers behind me, sharing the bird song, wishing you all much love today and asking that question, what is a rich life? And don't forget to grab for yourself. I am offering and giving away the Manifesting Abundance collection. It is worth an awful lot of money, and I'm giving it away for free because I want to. I want to, and it felt really, really good. So go and head over there, sign up, go grab it. It's all for you to use, and it's about manifesting money and love and abundance in all ways. So go and head over if that draws you in. So have a beautiful day wherever you are, and I send you much love.